Good morning 3K. This is lesson 6 of our persuasive writing topic, all about how donkeys are used in Greece. It's the same picture again, just to focus our thoughts. Look at the donkey. Does he look happy? Look at how much he's carrying. The picture that I know that I show at the beginning of every lesson when it comes to our persuasive writing for this topic, but I think this image shows so many different aspects that we could comment on in our persuasive letter. So have a good look at that. Look at the size of the people compared to the size of the donkeys. Look at the weight they're carrying. Do they look happy? Are their heads bowed? Are they being forced to do it? Are those steps steep? Think about all these things and then we'll move on to the next slide. So now we move on to our next skill, rhetorical questions. Yesterday we looked at how we would use emotional language with emotional adjectives in different ways. Today we're going to look at the rhetorical questions. Now remember, a rhetorical question is one that does not require an answer. It is there to be thought-provoking for the reader and to persuade them that your way of thinking is correct. So the skill for today is how we are going to use rhetorical questions effectively in our persuasive writing. So firstly, rhetorical questions are used to make a point rather than to find out information. So this girl is saying, "Can't you do anything right?" Now this girl is not expecting an answer. This girl has said this question to make the person think about their behaviours. So rhetorical questions can also be used to start a discussion when the question is too difficult to answer simply. For instance, what did the Romans ever do for us? My goodness, isn't that a question that makes us think? It doesn't want an answer. It just wants you to really think very carefully about what the Romans actually did for us. So, after going through why we might use rhetorical questions, let's begin to write some rhetorical questions that we can use in our persuasive letter. So, in orange, I've written a sentence. Donkeys are tired and have small legs to walk up steep hills, carrying heavy tourists. So in blue, I have written some rhetorical questions that would make the reader think. So instead of writing the sentence in orange, I might choose one of these rhetorical questions instead that I've written in blue. Could you manage to walk a short distance without hiring a donkey? Could you think of anything worse than causing pain to such a docile creature? Think carefully about your need to hire a donkey to walk a short distance. Do the donkeys look healthy, well-fed and rested? How would you feel if you were forced to carry such heavy loads up steep hills? Can you see how you don't actually have to write the sentence as a direct sentence? It could actually be a rhetorical question, and that's a skill we need to use in our writing of our persuasive letter. So in green, I've put what you need to do now. I want you to have a go at writing some of your own rhetorical questions. Make them thought-provoking and emotive. Write a sentence just like I have done in orange, and then turn it into a range of rhetorical questions. We can discuss your work in our 30-minute session today. Speak to you later. Bye.